Hello everyone, welcome back to Backend Bytes. In this video, we are going to understand one of the most important topic, that is load balancer. So in this video, we will cover what the load balancer is, why it is needed, how it works in real system with some real-time example and interview questions at the end. So let's get started. So now the problem statement is why load balancer exists. So imagine you build a website and deploy it on a single server. Initially, everything works perfect, but as the number of users increases, the server becomes slow, requests start failing, and eventually the server crashes. This happens because a single server cannot handle unlimited traffic. So the question is how the large application handles millions of the user without getting down. So the answer is load balancer. So let's go through one real life example restaurant story. Think about a restaurant with only one waiter. If 50 customer enters at the same times, order getting delayed, waiter is getting overloaded and customer are getting frustrated. So now imagine the restaurant hires multiple waiters and there is one manager who decides which waiter will serve to which customer. So the manager is act like as the load balancer. In the backend terms, customers are the request and the manager is the load balancer. So, what's a load balancer is? A load balancer is eventually distributes incoming traffic across multiple servers that belongs to a load balancer set instead of all requests going to the one server. Now the load balancer shared the request across multiple server. Now the single server not getting overloaded. This improves the application performance, availability and the reliability. So that's the main uses of the load balancer. So here how load balancer works. So first the user send the request to the load balancer through public IP address. The load balancer checks the health and the routing rules. Then the request is forwarded to the healthy server. Finally the server processes the request and sends the response. The user never knows which server handles the request. So there is one term here, public IP address and the private IP address. So user do not directly connected to the web servers. They connected to the public IP address of the load balancer. And behind the load balancer web server uses private IP address. Private IP address are reachable only inside the internal network. They are not accessible from the internet. The load balancer communicates with the web server using these private IP address. This design improves security and protect backend servers from the direct attack. So let's look at real-time example of an e-commerce website. On a normal day, two servers are enough to handle the request. But during the Black Friday sale, lack of the users arrives at the same time. One server is getting overloaded and the website crashes. With the load balancer, traffic is distributed getting across multiple servers. If one server getting failed, so the traffic is redirected to the another server and the website stays online. These this is how companies like Amazon handles large data. So this is very important failover handling. Let's say we have two servers behind the load balancer. If one server goes down, the load balancer detect using the health check and traffic is automatically redirecting to the server 2. The website continues its work without any downtime. This is called failover. Without a load balancer, the website would go down completely. Let's imagine if traffic grows and two servers are not enough. So what we simply add more servers to the server pool. The load balancer automatically starts sending traffic to the new server. No code changes are required. This is called as horizontal scaling and the load balancer make it possible. So these are some interview questions. What is load balancer? Why do we need load balancer? What happens if one server fails? Why are private IP address used for backend servers? Give a real-time examples of the load balancer. So try to answer these questions by your own by analyzing this video. So Load balancers are a core building block of a scalable system. If an application serves many users, a load balancer is not optional, it's mandatory. Thank you for watching Backend Bytes. See you in next video. Thank you.